Hi guys, I just wanted to give you some quick tips for organization. I know that a lot of you aren't super tech savvy and aren't used to working with files that much. You're more hands-on creatives. So I wanted to show you the back end of how I organize my files, which is kind of a two-for-one. Not only can I access my files on my two computers, I have one in the office and then my laptop, but I can also quickly and easily access all my files directly on my phone, which is great, especially when I'm posting social media on the go. And that's something my clients ask me about pretty often. So this is how I organize everything. My trick is Dropbox. Dropbox is just, I use actually a paid version of Dropbox, which I get 1 terabyte of storage for $10 a month. But I'm also a photographer with really large files. I don't think most people would need the paid version. I think the free version is typically more than enough for most people as far as storage goes. So what you'll do is you'll go to Dropbox.com and sign up for their free. I don't even use business. I just have the paid plan. It's probably basic. Yep, free account, just grab it and go. And then what happens after you log in is you'll download the app and you'll install it on your computer, and then you'll have access to it right here, which is really nice. I just drag all my files in here, and you can see these are all the files I have on my computer. I have different files syncing to different computers. So on my big laptop at work, it's a 3 terabyte computer, so I have way more files on there, but all of them actually live, so I can give you a comparison here. All of them live in the cloud, if that makes sense. So here's what I have on my computer, and then if you come over here and click web, you can see I have way more files actually in my Dropbox than on my computer. I do that because my laptop doesn't have a ton of storage, so it can't hold a lot, but you can see here I have a lot going on. Actually, it doesn't look like that much more than what I have. A little bit more. So that is how I organize everything. I then downloaded the Dropbox app on my iPhone, and I can access all of these files, and then all the files you saw on the web. All of those are accessible on my phone, so I can download anything directly to my phone to post to social media or to schedule in the Planoly app, which I use, and I'll talk about in another video as well. So I have my Instagram styling kit downloaded right here. In my Canva overview app, I showed you how to unzip and kind of get started and upload your graphics. Here are all the photos, all 25 photos. So I want them on my Dropbox app so I can access them on my iPad, my big computer, and especially my phone. So what I'm going to do is, you can see here I have my Social Strategy Co. folder where I keep pretty much everything. There's a lot going on. But to make things really simple, I'm going to have it directly on my Dropbox app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new folder and just call this Social Media. And then I'm just going to literally drag this whole folder right here. So now I know that my photos are right there. It's syncing up. And they're all synced up, and I should be able to access them on my phone right away. So right now, these photos are now accessible on my phone as soon as I download the Dropbox app. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a new folder and call it Graphics. So like I mentioned in the Canva overview app, you can't have your Canva graphics directly on your computer to make them editable, if that makes sense. So when you access your graphics that you download, the original ones that are editable, it's such a hard word to say, editable, you'll click this link and get them to load directly into Canva, so right here. But what I'm going to do in this graphics folder is I'm going to export the graphics that I make from my Canva app on my desktop. So let's edit Essential Oiler. I'm going to, actually I'll keep that open. So let's just say I said, my favorite oil, lemon. And I'm going to pull this over to make it into 2 lines, and then I'm going to click off of it and then center it. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to download. I only want to download this one that I just edited, so I'm going to click just one. If you come over here, you can see there's a number beside each one. That way you know which one you want to download. So let's say you edit this one, and then you'll click here and say 3. Or you can download all of them if you edit all of them. So 1, and then download. And I always do PNGs. You can have the option of JPEG. They recommend PNGs, so that's what I go with. Okay, so you can see it just downloaded, and it's going to pop up here. There it is. So I'm going to minimize this, get out of there, and then I'm going to go to my downloads folder, which is where it just went. You can see it there. Central Oiler. And I'm going to throw it into my graphics app. So what that does is I now have this on my Dropbox, which means I also have it on my phone. And I'm going to do another video of directly on my phone showing how I access all those Dropbox files. So look out for that video in my video tutorial library. So now I have my created graphics on my, like my finished graphics on my Dropbox folder. And then I also have all of my photos. So all of my Instagram styling kit photos are also in my Dropbox folder, meaning they're accessible from my phone. But the one other thing you have to do, which I do cover in my Canva overview app, but I'll show you how to do it here, is now that I edited this, if you go to Canva, you can see that it's not just in my shared with you designs, but it's also with my all of your designs. So actually, I don't think it saved that one that we just did. Yeah, it didn't save that. So what we're going to do is wait for it to load. So the way that I save, I don't know if this is a backwards way or how this works, but the way that I save these files from my shared with me, I said that in quotations, shared with me folder, into my designs folder is by just clicking File, Make a Copy. And then I just like to rename. You can see your business name. I, in my other video, said social media graphics, and then in parentheses wrote original. So I'm just going to write original. And then File, Save, just in case it didn't save that, and then go to Canva. And you'll see in your designs, original's now there. And the reason I do that, obviously, like I showed you guys before, you can edit the shared with you files and download them and save them. But if they're not in your designs folder, you cannot access them on the phone app, which is a really great added bonus of these graphics, is being able to edit all of these on the fly directly from your phone. So now when they're saved into all your designs folder, or whatever you want to call that, they're only accessible in this. So all of these will be accessible on my phone app, my Canva phone app, which I'll show you in another video. So yes, that's how I organize everything. Dropbox, free version, Canva, free version, all of these extra little softwares and that sort of thing, they're all free, which I highly, highly recommend, and it makes life a lot easier. So look out for my my phone little video. I'm not sure what I'll call it yet, but it'll be in there in the video library. Thanks for watching, guys.